Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Y'all, the devil's been busy. He's been busy. He has, but we can't let him win. And we're not going to let him win, okay? Don't let him get the victory. Don't let him steal your joy. Don't let him destroy any. Don't let him come kill and destroy, okay? Don't let him do that. We're much stronger than that, and we have God on our side. You have to just have faith. You have to go to him. Any and everything, go to him. Take it all to God, okay? Take it all to God. Take it all to God, okay? Please don't give up, because I tell myself that too when it comes to my grandkids, and they're not here to hear none of this. They're at school, okay? So I'm gonna talk. I'm not gonna get in too much, but y'all know what it is when you raising kids, even if they're not yours, you didn't birth them, or if you did birth them, it gets hard. It gets harder, and it gets harder, and it gets harder, and it gets harder, okay? It doesn't get easy at all. Sometimes, yeah, but more hard, I'm telling you, it gets more harder than anything. But you still got to stay in the fight. You still got to keep going. You got to just stay on your knees, pray. If you got somebody you can trust, you can talk to, and vent, whatever you want to call it, do that. I personally don't have that, so I try to talk to God, as much as I can. He's the only reason I'm still in the game. He's the only reason I'm still up and running and doing what I'm doing for these kids, for everything else that's going on in my life, my personal things, my health, everything, okay? And we just can't let him win. We can't. I'm still a babe in Christ. I'm going to tell you that now. Let me tell you that. I'm still a babe. I'm still growing. I'm not perfect, but who is, okay? And I'm still learning. Okay, and like I said, I'm 53 years old, and you don't know everything. People think they know everything, and you don't. You don't know everything. So quit acting like you know everything, because you don't, okay? Just pray for my daughter. Pray for me. She's married, so she's, ain't nothing wrong with getting married. Just what is wrong is when you marry the wrong person. That's what's wrong, when you marry the wrong person. When you find out you've married the wrong person. Because at the beginning and everything, he's Mr. GQ, baby. I mean, he's Mr. this, Mr. that. Oh, my God, he's so sweet. He's so this. Oh, my God, he's the one. I'm so glad God sent him to me. I'm so glad that I found this man. He's my person. And let's just go on and on. And then as soon as you marry this person, you find out differently, if that's the word. Differently. Oh yeah. Well, anyways, y'all know you'll find out things that just was not. That's nothing aligns. Nothing. And for one, you weren't equally yoked. That's bad. When you marry somebody and you guys find out that you weren't equally yoked, that's what leads to that divorce. That's the lead with things happening up to the divorce, like fights, being verbally abusive to each other, mentally, physically, emotionally, all that. That's when all that just starts coming and forming this big old ball, and it's like after that it explodes, and you end up getting a divorce because you can't take it no more, so you explode. And I am not trying to. I already stressed enough just by taking care of my grandkids. Now my health, I've always had health issues, but thank God I went to the hospital and started back on my medication. Because I wouldn't be able to do this video. Well, I would be, but y'all wouldn't even know. When I did, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of my videos I've been doing, y'all would have never known that I was sick, because I don't look the way I feel. I try not. Sometimes I might, but sometimes I just like, I can't let people know how I feel when I'm going through. So I keep myself, I try to keep myself up. I don't want to get into this depression state where I just start not caring about nothing, like my house, the way I look, everything, the way I smell. Oh, I'm not doing that. No, we're not going to do that. Okay, we're not going to let people know what you're going through. They ain't got to know. Only God knows. That's the only person you want to know that needs to know. He gonna know. He know everything regardless. But you don't want people that be around you see every day or whatever know what you're going through. You don't want them to be like, look how she just don't take care of herself, or he don't take care of himself. They don't do this, they don't do that. What's going on with them? Some people look like what they go through because they didn't gave up. That's when they had given up, and they get into this depression state. They depressed, and everything's messed up. Everything's messed up. So don't let that devil get you to that point. And he's gotten me there. Trust me. But I had to come back up. And I had to fight. And I prayed, and I stayed in church. I'm still in church. I stayed around positive people. I don't like to be people in my circle that I know ain't going to do me no good. That don't have faith in God. Don't believe in prayer, the word of prayer. Don't believe in taking their cares, casting it on him, They don't believe in none of that. They don't believe in nothing. Nothing. Okay? And there is some good people out there too. I'm switching gears a little bit. This is all still ties in with how good God is. And he definitely have good people out there. That's his servants that serves him. You got people out there that is just honest people, And let me tell you why I say that, because I could tell you many things, but this one particular today, I'm gonna tell you about today. So I ordered some stuff off of Amazon, y'all, because I'm in the process of, slowly but surely redecorating my house, right? And so I ordered some stuff. Let me just jump over a lot of stuff. I ordered some stuff for my bathroom and for my living room to revamp my couches, right? Because I'm not getting no new furniture until I move. So the couches I have, they're very old. They're like 2-3 years old. So they may be even older than that. But I rented this furniture and I paid it off, okay? And I've had it in my home for 3 years, maybe 4. I will say a good 3 years. I will say that, solid 3 years. And I didn't like the color because my house, I'm going to have to come back, call y'all back.